And so welcome to the adventure of Shiaryu and her friends. And last time I think we stopped before trying to go on with the quest. The Andrano Retribution, Andrano Tomb and Retribution mod. And I think I fixed a couple of problems I had, because the first part of the mod is working well enough, but the second one has some little problems. Had some little problems, and this is proved by the fact that the authors did remove the second part from the downloading What's up? Well, I'm still trying to play here and there, and I'm always adding the new mods that I like and testing how far can I go, because my computer explodes adding continuously Morrowind mods, but so far it is still going well enough. I think I don't crash really so frequently. And the latest modding contest has really added several interesting mods which I just added, and yes, I'm eager to play, but it's not so easy because some of them are not really for a level 3 character, so I probably have to gain a few levels. And well, one of these mods which I was talking about is from, I think, last year's, and the Andrano Tomb and Retribution. The second part, the Retribution, was a little too rushed, a little still buggy, so the authors did remove the download from the Nexus, I think, because the second part was not so good. But I had already merged with the first part, so I did go on trying to fix the problems, and I think all in all it should be working decently in my setup at the moment. So I just want to go on a little with this second part, which is the part after you actually are able to go to the tomb and get the documents you need to go on with the main quest in Morrowind. The second part is when you are asked to go and look for these necromancers, and this is where a problem starts with the original mod, which was not really finished, but I think
3 gods, 1 true faith.
things should go on now. And these are the two guys
I do
that should
enjoy a
help
good conversation.
tracking these necromancers, and they are real fun because they have some dialogue that's really fun to play when it works. But I hope it should work. Let's see what happened. So what happened is, in short, we found an empty potion, if I recall correctly, used by Shan Gra Masgob, I think the name of the necromancer here in Balmora Mages Guild was, and she used this potion to teleport away, and we had this empty potion of recall here. So we just went to the temple, talking with the Andrano priest there, And he asked us to go back to the Mages Guild and talk with the ordinators about it. So that's what we are going to do. You must be the outlander that ruined our crime scene. Consider yourself lucky that I owe Dravel a favor, else I'd have you locked up. So he's not really nice with Shiaryu. And we can choose to lie, probably, but I think it's better just to tell him not to be so rude. And the nice thing about this mod is that, like similar mods with the well-developed dialogue, you have...
I gave Falval Sadris the potion left by Sharn Grimuzgov.
You have some kind of bantering between the characters. So you see the second ordinators is telling... second one is called Ilan Andas, and he's telling us to not make Falval Sadri react badly, so we can just go on with the dialogue, trying to help without questions. And so Falval turns the potion over in his hands, examining the craftsmanship of the bottle. This is not of temple make, I can tell that much immediately. The quality of the flask differs from those found in the orc's chest as well. I also doubt the flea-ridden alchemist in the other room could have managed this, but we should interrogate her all the same. Ilan, pay attention. The few, sorry for my pronunciation, but the few ones all share the same weakness. That's a nice thing. You can see they try to reach where Ajira is, and this is the hard part of the mod, to have it working correctly, because you can have a really crowded Mages Guild. So this is the scripting about this must be really clever to work with a crowded Mages Guild, but I think it is really working well now. You there, guild slave, I can smell the sugar you are hiding from here. Tell me everything you know about this potion, or I'll have you and your master rotting in a cell for possession of burning good. So this ordinator is really really nasty with interrogations here. You see a startled Ajira snap our attention away from our alchemical notes. Ajira, please forgive Ajira for our negligence. I'm not able to make some believable Khajiit voice, but you get the idea how fun is dialogue in this mod, and it's really a pity that it's not being cleaned just a little more of the problems. And so Ajira is going to help, and she's telling us to go and look for Nagaria or White Heaven, which is probably the one who did sell this potion of teleportation used by Shan Grabasgov to flee. And so, very well, the ordinator turns and addresses Mezalim Marian, the guild guy on the other side of the room. Breton, see that your slave here gets an extra share of rations. Her services were adequate. So he's really assuming that everybody is a slave here. Now then, Shiaryu-san, I take it you know your way around this city? Make yourself useful and escort us to this night caviar. Oh, white heaven. Do not dally. Every wasted second swells the necromancer's lead on us. And we can just answer like a really guard, or yes sir, or have you ever tried asking nicely? And this is what Shiaryu would probably answer, but you overstep your bounds, Breton. I set the order of war for 178 years. So you can now choose how to answer. Like something like if I had spent 100 years hunting necromancers, there wouldn't be any left, or never mind, it was just an idea, let's be on our way. So I think if we answer this way, we can really make him hungry, and he has a big mace and a very bad temper, so I don't think this is a good idea. But I want to try this just to see what happens.
You will pay with your blood.
You don't deserve to live.
So he's really angry
You
about
cannot
it.
escape the righteous.
You
Balbo
can be
Sadri lost his
So
temper and
as you
attacked
can
me.
see, that's not really
I
a good
suppose that puts
idea.
an end to our investigation.
And we can just reload. But the mod is really very well done. Apart these little incompatibilities that I had, because I had a crowded mages guild and probably other little problems, but really it was a second part worth playing, especially the dialogue part. So I will try and go just a little more, at least the part which is this investigation here in Balmora. Now we should go and, well, when I give
Please
This
don't
is
be shy.
fun.
them,
I'm listening.
oh, they are not a good save. I just reloaded the save after the part, because I have a background program which is automatically doing quick saves. I must load a previous save. Let me check. This one probably. Yes. Or this one, it's the same thing. So we must answer the correct answer, as the ordinator is going to kill us immediately, because it's very easy for him to get angry if we don't help immediately, and he's a very high level compared to my current level 3, so it is able to kill Shiaryu with just one hit of that ebony mace. So we have to help, but it should be not really hard. So first thing, I look for my potion here, this empty potion that we need to. I already have it here. Okay, so I want to talk, and we already did this part. No need to be rude here. Take it. We give him the potion. And then they try and go to Ajira. Let's see. And both of them are able.
I gave Falval Sadries the potion left by Sharn Grimuzgar.
Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
And now we must pay attention to say yes sir when we have to do it. So Ajira is telling us that she thinks Nalcaria of White Heaven did the potion and made the potion, and so we must help Falval Sadri finding Nalcaria of White Heaven. So the first answer you can give him is you can more or less choose what to say, but the second one is important because if you keep saying he's a dick, he will kill you immediately. So never mind, it was just an idea, let's be on our way. And so from now on the ordinator should follow us to Nalcaria or White Heaven.
Magic is my speciality. How
3
can I
blessings.
help you?
Let's see.
Ajira of the Balmorum Mages Guild suspects that Sharn may have purchased the potion of recall for Nalcaria of Whitehaven in the High District of Balmora. The Ordinator Falval Sadries has asked me to escort he and his
I can
apprentice
spare
to
a
her
few
shop.
moments, if you care to talk.
And I have plenty of companions at this time.
Don't pretend to care about me, Outlander.
So we must find
You certainly look strange.
Nalcaria of Whitehaven shop. Which should be up to the more rich part of the city. And I think there's a small glitch because I think this potion should have been added to the Ordinator, but that's really not something bad. But I will take a note all the same. And I could take a note this way. I just click him, and when I see the ID of the NPC, I can take a note using the BC command as usual, and I write something. He should get the empty potion from player. What did I do wrong? Oh. You need to enter a comment. This is a comment. Oh, write it wrong. Okay, better comment added. So now I have this comment in my text file, and next time I will try and fix things. I will have this note, so I will remember what the problem was. And this is something really useful if you try and fix mods, because oftentimes you don't really have time, or you don't really feel like fixing things immediately, and then you forget what you had to fix when you get things after a while. So this file is text files with all this information and coordinates of things to fix. Is very nice to have. It is also the best way you can help Morrowind projects with debugging, when you give some modders some information about problems, errors you find. If you have this file with your notes, you can just copy paste the text with the exact coordinates and identifiers and where the problem are. So when the problem are, and this is a great help for modders who are trying to fix problems, because oftentimes people give some hints about what the problem could be, but they are not so precise as this text file, this BC command can be. Anyway, here we are. We must talk with Nalcaria of Whitehaven
I could kill that Gor.
about this empty potion, probably. Did this potion come from your shop? Nalcaria takes a brief glance at the potion Falvel is holding, then nods her head. Yes, that potion of recall I sold earlier this day, alongside its twin, of course, a potion of mark. They were purchased by a new customer, an orc. By his manner of speaking, I wouldn't have expected him able to afford such costly mixture. Oh, this is something I cannot say. He's a male orc purchased these potions, so it was not our female orc buying this thing. Indeed, I'm fully sure he's a local around here. I've often seen him loitering about down in the commercial district.
Nalcaria claims that it was an orc known as Shargam Gross Shagdulg whom purchased the potion of recall from her. She says he's usually found loitering in the streets of the commercial district in Balmora.
And so, Falvel must be that ugly one I saw outside the guild. Let's go. And so, we are looking for this male orc who did buy this potion from Nalcaria of Whitehaven. And we must go... the commercial district, so should be not far from here, maybe, but probably this is not the commercial district. Anyway, we must look for an orc male, and we have another degree
What do you think of Balmora, Outlander?
Probably
Die!
what happened?
There's no escape!
Some animal is attacking, so guards are defending. We have another complication, maybe, because I have the scheduling mod, which is moving people around.
Leave
so
me alone.
the orc could be in some tavern instead of being in the square here.
Best prices.
So what do you want?
Best selection.
or in some other place.
Let's do some business, shall we?
And so I think we can just look in taverns. So, oh, a thief tried to steal from Shiayu, and this is from Great Little Bots by Aki Maestro Antares, which is adding pickpockets in most of the taverns and other places. But this time this thief has been unlucky because I have a lot of ordinators following, so this time bad luck for him. And I see no orcs here. Lots of people, but no orcs.
Yes. What is this regarding, Breton?
And sometimes you have too many. There's no time for idle chats, Outlander. You have your orders for the. So we cannot even talk with people
Can I
not
be of service? I am at your
involved in the current quest, because the ordinator is really pressing us, asking us to follow the investigations. So let's look for this orc.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Oh, another beast attack.
I'll die here, and it won't be me.
A rabbit.
Your fate.
So let's look. Another tavern.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need? Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
And I don't think that people is someone I want to talk with, because these are sort of parts of Balmora where some thieves or bad people could be. Oh, I see an orc male over there. I think he's the one we are looking for. Well now, to what do I owe this honor? We are here to ask you some questions about Shan Gram Muscob. Sorry, never met her, but the orc looks at the ordinators apprehensively. Father, you handle this one, Alan. Teach this pig what happens when you interfere with the Order of War's investigation. You see, Elan awkwardly, I cannot say it, sorry, stiffens his posture. Elan, listen here, orc. You better tell us what we need to know, or I will hit you with my mace. So Elan is not tough like the other ordinator, and Shargam looks at once both bewildered and amused, but Father quickly steps forward, calling, "Father, enough! You have 3 seconds to tell us everything you know of this Sharn, or I give you a first-hand demonstration on how to dent an ebony mace. 1, 2... And the orc, I think the orc will. Okay, I don't know her very well. It was just us orcs looking out for one another. She asked me to purchase some potions from the alchemist shop. And so, and as you can see, this dialogue is really fun because, yeah, these 2 ordinators that are really strange, and this quest is going on nicely. So there were 2 potions, right? Were you with her when she drank the first one? I wasn't exactly with her, but I've seen where she drank it. Over by the Strider port. Listen, whatever she's done to anger the ordinators, I wasn't
According
involved.
to Shargam Gross Shagdulp, Sharn used a marked potion near the Silt Strider port in Balmora. I should check with the Strider's master and see what he knows.
And so, like you just read from a journal, next step should be investigating with the Silt Strider Caravaner, and well, we can just go there.
Is there something you
This very crowded Balmora
Go
with
away.
a very bad frame rate, but with a lot of interesting things to see and to do. And look also at this animation by Akimaister Taras, which is one of my preferred one, because as you can see, we have this monotone, nasty dark elf playing with his knife, and the best part of the animation is what he will do. There's a chance that he will do also another thing, but I see that he's not doing it now, but there's a chance that he also will spit while playing with that knife.
Why walk when you can ride?
And so we have another new caravan here, added by another mod, but that's not the one we want to talk with. But out of curiosity, he's called Travel 1, so let's see from what mod he is. And he's from the Rift Town mod, which is a little nice mod, adding a small city, I think, nearby. Not far from Talbernora, I think. So this is not the one we want to talk to. We want to talk with the Caravaner from Balmora, which is Selvil Sarvalov, and we can ask him about what? I see no proper things to say. Let's see if we can talk with the ordinators to have some hint. Oh, No, I did fall down from the Steel Strider platform. Hopefully I will have a new save for this. I didn't look at the save screenshot, so I really don't know what I'm loading now. It's not a good idea to say yes when you have the question about do you want to load your last quick save, because sometimes it's not the right one. So better say no and take a look at the saves screenshot.
Special trip just for you.
Oh, we
Say
are lucky.
no,
It's a right one. So I must pay attention to not fall down because I am low level and my game settings are tweaked, so I can take really a big damage from falling down. So let's talk with the other one. And he has nothing to say, so I'm supposed to talk with the caravaner. I think that should be this one. I should check with the Strider's master and see what he knows. Oh, here he's gone. Good day, stranger. If you're looking for transport, hi, caravaner. Did an orc named Sean Graham Musco book passage on one of your recent trips? And he's going to answer. Funny you should mention that. I've just returned from ferrying an orc. I have to say it was one of my more unusual trips. How so? Well, she had paid me to take her all the way up to Nisis. A little over halfway there, though, she all of a sudden goes and pulls a scroll from her bag. Then, before I knew it, she had vanished right from Strider's back. No harm to me, though, paid up front. I just stand and make my way back home. Halfway, that would... Can it cheer you, son? This orc must desperate if she thinks such an obvious ploy will throw us off her trail. Caravaner, we need passage to Aldrun.
Sharn Gross Musgob has apparently made her way to Aldirun.
So, from the notes we read, we have Shari read. We must now go to Aldrun. And let me think about it. So, I could choose the normal transport and pay a lot of money because I have several companions here following. Oh, how much money do I have? Not much. Let's see. I think I have money here in these bags. Yes, I have some money. And I think I will just, for now, let's see, remove a couple companions So we'll keep Constance and, for instance, tell Lufien here, one of the
What is it now?
companion, which is traveling with me for now, to meet somewhere and teleport. She's able to teleport to various places, so I will tell her to go to Eldroom by herself. I'll meet you in the Alskar Inn. I think I will meet her before, because I have her set to follow using the Malayan teleportation mode, so I think she will be there. But what I want to do is really have a little less people, to pay a little less.
Where would you like to go?
And I will not use the scenic traveling, because only Constance is really able to follow while traveling. I think the other two companions should be able to fly now, but they are not scripted to really use scenic travel like Constance is able to do. So for now we'll just use the standard traveling instead of the scenic traveling, which I usually use. So we use the standard travel to Algeron. Which is not so... Oh, alright, there's only two places intervention could have taken her. You head over to the fort. If First Scroll had taken her there, some of the soldiers would know. Your orders are not to engage.
The Ordinators and I arrived in Alderun. They suggested I check at the local Imperial fort to see if any there had seen Sharn arrive via intervention magic. After I've asked around there, I should meet up with them in the Alderun temple.
So the two Ordinators teleported away. Probably they went to the temple here in Alderun to investigate. And we are here with the new mission to go to the Imperial Fort and ask if they did see the orc. So I think I also... No, I can just walk away. Right. So, ooh,
There's someone watching.
Nice.
I can tell.
Sunset we have here. But we must reach the fort. And from here we can just take a long walk. We can see the... Oh, and look at how nice is also this window. We can go and try and reach the fort by feet. Or we can just use some kind of teleportation, probably. It's not far. Let's see if we are able to Yes, we are able to climb these small hills. Let's see if my companions are following. Oh, I have only customs. Because the other companions, I told them, some of them I told them to not follow anymore, and the two ordinators went to the temple while we are investigating the fort here.
Now you're going to get
If I find the entry, because I think that's not the right direction I got. So yes, I could just use some intervention spell, but I want to explore around the fort a little, see what happens. And here is I think that this texture of the barrier around the red mountain is not so good from the distance, because the animation doesn't work from distant land view. But it's very nice from when you are near the animation. Oh, and this is a new mod that I just installed, so I don't really check if there are any conflict with it. But it's great because it is adding the usual practice dummies which you can use to train yourself, but also some new archery targets. It's a mod by Superstar, and I think all in all it should be compatible enough. You can say this one is a little not really incompatible, but in a place that doesn't make a lot of sense, because I have other mods adding a ladder here, but all in all, not bad, and I think that's not something to really change. And I like to see how this thing work, but maybe I will try it when it's daytime. So for now we are here with a specific mission asking about Sharn, and we could just ask the gods, probably. Hello.
Where's your uniform?
I'm a member of the Legion, so I need to put up some kind of uniform. And this could be a problem, because I think
Yes?
I have no uniform. Oh. I think I gave it to Constance, because it's very heavy, but probably I will be able to talk with the guard. Yes. And I'm looking for Sharn Graham Muscop. And an orc did pass through here not long ago. I don't know if it was this Sharn you're looking for, but I seen a join
The
on.
residents of the Buckmoth Legion Fort say an orc matching Sharn's description had recently passed through and joined in with the trading caravan. Unfortunately, they couldn't tell me where the caravan headed. Falval and Ella should be done quizitoning the Andrino family member at the Al Dirun temple by now. I'll need to report what I've learned to them.
And so The caravan she took. We don't know where she went really. And this is a typo, quisitioning the Andrano family. I will take a note as usual about it, so I need to click something, use the BC command. Quisitioning. Oh, maybe it's a correct English word, which I just don't know. Quisitioning. But I will take a look at it. Quisitioning. So I need to check this. But anyway, we can go back to Headroom. So I don't need this armors.
Yes.
Anymore for now. So let's give it to my friend. Okay, so from here I think I will just use some teleportation. Hopefully I will teleport to the temple, but I'm not so sure about it, so better save. Because sometimes I am teleported to Moonhold, which is an interior, because I think there's some kind of mod which is doing some kind of short circuit with the teleportation system, intervention spells, and so sometimes you plan to, for instance, use AMCV intervention to teleport to the temple in Headroom, and then you end teleporting to Moonhold, which is not really a big problem, but not what? While I'm failing. Oh, this time things worked as expected. Oh, and that's the usual. I must say that I see much less cliff racers attacking, because I have a mod loaded that is reducing, I don't remember which one, but there are several mods reducing aggressivity of a lot of animals, animals that are not diseased or blighted do not attack anymore, like in real life, where animals are not aggressive without good reason. And I must say, from one point of view, I will not dispose of corpse, because I don't want it to respawn immediately. I will use my mod the alt mod to quickly hide the remains, which technically is just disabling the creature, so it will not respawn immediately like it happens when you dispose of corpse in the usual way. Anyway, here we are, and let's try and talk with members of the temple. Can we? At least I think we must talk with someone. Here, like teacher. Oh, we are also hungry. I should have some food. Not much. Can I buy some food from this priest? Not really. But I can sell something.
Is there something you need?
Constance. Okay. I always forget to buy things to eat. Okay, I will try and use my potion case to store some more potions and see if I can gain a little by storing them this way. Better. I will just use a feather potion, so no problem for a while. But Constance, I think you could
What can I do for you?
some food. Potatoes, not good. Okay, I need some food. Because I have one piece of bread, which is probably not enough. So where are these two ordinators? Falvel and Ilan should be done questioning the Andrano family member at the Algerun temple by now. I need to report, so maybe they are not here. Well, let's look if they are here near the shrine. Oh! No, they are not here. And I don't remember if I already visited this place or not. Probably not, because I still have to read these skill books. Some of them, at least. So better do it. Because I really don't like to pay for training. I like Shiaryu to gain her level increases, to increase her skills by playing or by reading books. Not just by paying gold, because it's a sort of challenge for me to do it this way. But
go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Not the ordinator I'm looking for. Maybe Tals Valen here is able to. Oh. I must do this pilgrimage. Oh, and I changed a little the script, so it is telling me some missing pilgrimage I need to do, because I always forget what pilgrimage mages I'm still missing.
Yes, Outlander?
No ordinators here. Let's see if she is... Oh, hold on. You there, Breton. You are helping the ordinators, right? Ilan gave me your description. Said you might stop by. I was told to inform you that they are heading to the council hall to speak with my relative Boldriza Andrano. What led them to this? They wanted to know more about Goronia. I can only imagine what she's gotten herself into. I think she's one of the possible necromancers helping Sharon Graumaskub. Concerning Goronia, I'm of little help, so on, blah blah blah. So we have a lot of information about the background of this Goronia. Where in the council hall can I find Boldriza Andrano?
Danoso Andrano told me that Falval and Ella had gone to question Boldriza Andrano. Her house can be found underscore in the council hall. It's the easternmost home on the bottom floor, next door to the council hostel.
Okay, so we must look for Boldriza Andrano, which normally should be
May I help you?
Is there something you need?
In the council hostel. Problem is, as usual, that she could be in another place, moved by the scheduling mod. She could be in some kind of tavern or other places. So also it's not really 9 PM is not really a good time to go and visit people, because some of them are in taverns, some of them are probably just going to sleep. Oh, and here is my friend trying to follow me, because that's a Malayan teleportation tweaks I added that are moving her everywhere the player is going. So I will just tell her to follow again and travel together. Let's go. And so far no crashes at all, probably because I did not try to use scenic traveling with 100 companions following, or maybe for some other reasons. This is a pretty simple night sky. But probably it's better if we try buying some food. I think there's a necessities or Morrowind shop nearby.
Is there something I can do for
let's see if it's still open at this time. Yes, no scheduling for this food vendor. We should
What is this regarding, Breton?
able to buy some food here. Some pretty good food, fresh and cheap. So we have the local foods or the other kind of food, and I will also buy some scuttle because this is precious, and also this sugar which I think is coming from the Morrowind crafting mod, but I use it mostly as an ingredient to do feather potions, because I'm a pack rat and I need feather potions. But we must also remember to buy something to eat, like this orange pie. Ooh, a sweet roll. And some cheese. Ooh, a cookie. No, I will buy some bread. Okay, ooh, a lot of money. And now we can finally eat something. So we have some weakness to blight disease due to the hunger added by the necessity of Morrowind mod, but especially we have some very light hunger causing some burdening, and that's the main reason why it is better to eat something when you need it. So all in all, there's nothing really causing very bad problems, but still annoying enough so you may want to actually remember to eat when you need it. And when you don't need to eat anymore, you just stop eating, as you can see. So remember to use the take call before closing the dialogue, because else you will have the remaining food disposed from the game, because that's how it works. But it's easy to remember it, take call. And also when you try to put away your food satchel, there's always a message telling you to remember this thing, so it's really hard to make the wrong decision. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure, and I can take it. So now we should be okay, no more hungry. It's nearly 10, I think. Yes, 10 p.m. No more hungry, so we can just try and enter Underscar and look for this lady. And I've already shown how nice is Underscar, thanks to the mod by I think Mike and Ike, the author of the mod. I did tweak the mod to add real interiors to each and every door added by the mod, but the lighting and the places added, the exterior places added are by the original auto. So let me check. Okay. And here it is, very nice, very scenic. So this is a mix of that mod, of my underscar circuit mod, which is adding a circuit, so it's easier to move around, and these new places where you can go by using all the doors, which previously was not really possible because they were fake doors, only scenic but not working. And this is not something that works well in Morrowind, I think, because the best thing about Morrowind is that you are free to touch and go and interact with everything. So having these fake doors is something I don't really feel like belonging to the game. I understand the reason why you can choose to do a mod like this, because you cannot do everything yourself, but I think it's adding these things. It is something that other modders, other people can add to your mod, and your mod can become even better. So we are looking for Boldriza and Rana, which should be next door to the council hostel, but I think everything.
So what's this about?
Oh, as you can see, Neminda, which is usually at the first room, is now here, so the scheduling board is moving people around.
Lawman of House Galvani, what can I do for you?
And we are looking for this council hostel. Which is not here. And it really depends on the time of the day. As you can see, this is closed because a shop is closed at this time. So maybe we will need to come back the next morning to be able to find her. Oh, she's a vendor. But I want at least, oh, this is her house, but I think it's open. I think I've tweaked the scheduling door mods to keep the door open if the quest is going. So let's look for her. We are in her house, but she's not here. Oh, and we found a precious skill book. Door closed. I think I have... Let me check this thing. go in and out, but she's not here. Or she could be under this door. And this thing is a little risky, because we have two things playing now. We have companions. We have NPC set to be companions, which usually allow us to do a little crime without problems, so we can open doors. But problem is, a couple of these companions are probably guards also, and this sometimes is causing problem when you do some crime. So I'm not sure it will work. I have to open this door some way, and I have guards following me, so let's see what happens. I have set them to be with 0 alarm, but still I'm not entirely sure this will work. Oh, I don't have a way to open this thing. So. But I should be at least able to hit it. Something not working as expected. And I fear I have no scrolls. Let's see. I'm not good enough to open the door using lockpicks. And I was hoping to be able to just bash the door, but for some reason it doesn't. Oh, here is a good point, but I'm not strong enough. I need more strength, and probably I need some potion. Not strong enough. I'm using a variation of some bashing mode, which I don't remember. Probably the I don't remember the author, but I did tweak it a lot so I could get some strength from this potion. Let's see. Oh, it should be enough if we are lucky.
I will kill you over and over until there are none of you left.
We need to do. Not strong enough. So it's not really unbalanced this way of opening doors, because you need a lot of strength to be effective. So it will cost you a way or another. You must drink potions or cast spells to be strong enough to be able to open the door. And I think I have no more of these things available, so I could have to wait or buy some kind of scroll to open it. Because I still need to buy some spell, learn some spell to open those, which is something I forgot, but really important because oftentimes I'm not good enough with lockpicks for this. So for now I think I will just go out because I don't think Constance is able to help with it.
May I help you?
She's not selling potions. So...
Is there something I can do for you?
For now I think I will just go... Ooh, he's selling spells. Not the one I need. So for now I will just teleport back, I think, to the Mages Guild and spend the night there and come back when I can. Talk with people or open doors or find doors open.
May I help you?
Okay, so the ordinators are in that room, so I think I can just teleport back and probably stop here for now.
I could kill that ghoul. Those boots are ruined.
And I will go to the Azura. Oh, to the Guild of Mages of Havish, because from there I can buy things or just teleport back to Nora Guild.
I would be happy to oblige.
I will also buy this cheap ring because that's good magic to have. He's not selling anything else. Let me check if my other friend here is carrying
Happy to help.
anything
What's your problem?
that could help. Not really.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
Should you need something, I would be happy to oblige.
Oh, we have a mission here in Avish to look for a necromancer, but I'm already doing a necromancer quest for Balmora people, so for now. I'm looking for a vendor, but probably it will be faster to just... oh, another door here.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Yes, already read this thing. Oh, he's an alchemist. Let's see. I will just teleport for now, because I can teleport for free.
What can I help you with?
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Better save before doing strange things. So, can you give me teleportation to Vardenfell? Yes, she's giving us free teleportation because we helped her fixing the teleportation net between Hevish and Vardenfell, so we can teleport back to Balmora and spend the night there. And we do this by using this teleportation chamber, which is now
welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Balmora Guild of Mages as destination. So for now, here we are, back to our place, and I think I will do I just spend the night and stop here for now, and tomorrow in game will be another day to go on with the quest. So let's just put our... oh, I need to put away some things. Right. And we are ready to spend the night here, so I think that's all, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.